Right, how's it all being set up?
I'm not running on the basis of what I've done in the last 8 years. I'm running on the basis of what I'm doing the next 4. The big problems we face in this city, which the government's now transferring to the Office of Mayor, affordable housing, skills for people who've been left behind, and driving forward the climate change agenda. I mean, I actually think, yes, we've got a good record of achievement. I think there's more to come.
This is Michael White for Guardian Unlimited. As you can see, we're on a bus. Ali Pali is now coming into sight, and we're going to meet the Mayor, Ken Livingstone, doing his day job. He's unveiling a new regime for lorries.
What is this? The catch is going to be one day all this will be mine, is it? It could be worse, Captain.
If you're the Mayor of a great world city, you're travelling on the transport system, you're accessible, you're in touch, you know when you've upset people, they come up and tell you. You're never isolated in that way that national government does to people.
If you look out across London from here, even on a good day, you can still see the scale of pollution as you look through the atmosphere over London. As I say, this isn't the worst day by any means.
We estimate Londoners would live 8 months a year longer if they didn't have this poor air quality.
They've had 2 years' notice. That's why 90% of them. But we started talking about this 7 years ago. Cars, most people will buy a car.
It's not the only transport change people are getting used to.
And of course, if you do happen to come in here, at least 1,000 people are dying prematurely each year because of the air quality.
That's the Mayor doing photo opportunities and chatter. He's very good at banter. One of the snappers said, move a bit to the left. He said, they never asked me to do that. Typical Ken.
Once Tony Blair brought me back into the party, and I accepted immediately, was offered, they can't afford for me to fail. Because they look even more of an idiot, having kicked me out, bring me back, and I get it wrong. That's the worst of all possible worlds. And since I've been back in the Labour Party, we have got vast resources for London.
I suppose the main worry at the minute is actually the Olympics because of the amount of money being spent, frankly.
I think he's doing an okay job, I guess, but he's not doing a brilliant one.
I think people are beginning to doubt his ability to be very good at the job that he's doing. He started off quite well. He's done wonders for transport in London, but I think it's now run away with him.
So tell me, what are you doing about this black hole in the Olympic finances? It nothing to do with me, Squire.
I've come to borrow the money.
Sorry, officer, the money's all gone.
No, it's going rather well. We got the launches, tomorrow.
It would be quite bizarre if the only job in British politics with term limits was the one I've got. Given the last time I was running London, they actually abolished the whole council to get rid of me. It does suggest an obsession with me amongst people in national politics, which I think is wholly unjustified.
Can they have different colours, or is it all black?
We
never come.
As long as it's in black and white.
Journalists are obsessed about what I'll do at the election after the next one. My only focus at the moment is getting over Boris.
You like Boris. Many people see you as rather similar characters in many ways.
I think Boris would be a disaster for London. He's talking about an agenda that's gone. As a next-door neighbour, he'd be great fun. I'd have him in for a drink. I recognise this is the last job I'll do in politics, but I've got the chance to change this city for the better. Having spent a large part of my life planning how a socialist world would work, recognising this is unlikely to be immediately achievable, it's a question, what do I do at the present time? Can I put in place programmes that will help the most excluded and disadvantaged Londoners with housing, with better skills? Can I actually put together the coalition of cities, the 40 great world cities that are tackling climate change, whilst their governments still argue about who's to blame? And therefore, we're doing the best we can. It's certainly not the world I would have created, but I'm determined I'll make it better within the powers I've got, which are quite limited.